Hey beautiful people, welcome to Tools for Using Tools Tuesdays. Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Shakima. I'm just stopping in for today's Tools for Using Tools Tuesday, just to give you guys a quick reading and a scripture of the day to work with for the energies of today. I hope everybody's having an awesome day today, BCW. If you're not having such a great day today, do just try to let the energy dissipate. As I mentioned to you guys yesterday, don't just, put an affirmation over the actual energy, but take the opportunity to actually go within and process whatever the low vibrational reflections of yourself is trying to tell you about your experience of yourself, so that you can transmute it and integrate it into your light of unconditional love. Okay, beloveds? So we're going to go ahead and get straight into the actual energies of today, guys. So I mentioned to you guys yesterday that the moon was in Leo after a certain time of the afternoon yesterday. So the moon is effectively in Leo today, all the way through. And Leo, as I mentioned yesterday, is a fixed sign. So it's all about rooting and grounding us in our creative endeavors. It's all about our character actually going through a process of blooming through our creative expressions of ourselves. And the fifth house is really, it's a reflection of whatever you choose to utilize as a means to be able to express your creativity. And for a lot of the times, our creativity are an expression of the things that we are passionate about. And it's interesting because the actual organs that are actually being impacted by today's moon transit, I mentioned briefly to you guys yesterday, the heart, aorta, blood pressure, and blood circulation. So with this, what it's trying to tell me, firstly, we'll definitely be dealing with heart chakra activation today, considering we're dealing with fifth house energy. It's a little bit difficult to express your creativity without being connected to your heart center. So our heart chakra is going to be activated for us today, beloveds. But also what I'm seeing is that for anyone that's, signed up for any sort of surgery today that involves like invasive surgery, today is probably not a good day, considering that the blood pressure and blood circulation is actually going to be impacted by the moon transit for today. And also what I would say with this particular dynamics as far as the organs that's being impacted, there may subsequently be interactions with others, interaction with yourself and your experiences around you that may kind of trigger the energy of impatience. We spoke about this yesterday. Trigger the energy of impatience, trigger some sort of hatred towards your experience. But I do want to put across that hate is only a condition of love. In order to hate something, there is love beneath the surface of it. It has just been shifted into a low vibrational state of that love because of a particular experience that may have subsequently impacted the heart in a negative dynamic. And again, because we're dealing with blood pressure and blood circulation, anybody that has any issues with their blood pressure in itself, I would say this is a day to take it easy. Don't overexert yourself. Try to keep yourself in the company of positive people that you enjoy being around, because you might find yourself interacting with people that may trigger you and may subsequently raise your blood pressure as a result of your interaction with that individual. So bear that in mind. And also, just not anyone that you have a tendency to be a little bit cruel or unkind to, or that has a tendency to be a little bit cruel or unkind to you, because these are some of the energies that we're going to be navigating through. So that means that these are some of the entities, some of the vibrations that are going to be present, some of the energies that we're going to be working through. So these are the entities that are going to be present, trying to, I guess, show us something about our experience. Hatred, impatience, and cruelty. Stress is definitely going to be a major factor in there, because we're talking about the blood pressure and blood circulation in itself. So that is definitely something that will play up in the actual experience in itself. But that's why I sort of recommended staying away from people that generally sort of like puts you in that vibrational experience of yourself. If you're not in a position to be able to deal with that kind of situation. If you're somebody that has been working on yourself throughout the year, that has been working on yourself throughout this lifetime, then chances are you will actually thrive being put in that kind of situation, because you'll be able to see how much you've grown. You'll be able to see how much you've actually evolved and transcended from the person that you may once have been in terms of your interaction with these particular people or circumstances. If you're not somebody that's, necessarily there just yet on your journey, do just take your time with the situation, because you don't want to cause further ailments within your body, because these low vibrational energies are likely to trigger ailments that are feeding and thriving off somebody that does have a high blood pressure, that is sort of susceptible to stress, that doesn't necessarily have a good or positive relationship with themselves when it comes to, utilizing their tools to navigate through the vibration of stress. And stress is really more or less just the expression of your energy being scattered, of your consciousness being scattered and pulled into other circumstances outside of yourself. So do just bear that in mind, beloveds. Okay, all of that awesomeness being said, guys, I feel like I always come in here and I talk a lot before I actually get to the point as far as the reading, but I'm here to give you guys the message as well, and let Spirit utilize me to be able to speak for whatever message needs to be relayed. So let's go ahead and get straight into today's reading, guys. What is the divine guidance, Spirit, for my life warriors for today, Tuesday the 22nd of October? Okay, so in the past, you've come to the realization that you need to leave a trail of love as you walk the earth. Coming into today, okay, and sitting in today, you come to the realization that patience is its own reward. And I couldn't have said it better myself, because those are some of the energies that we're navigating through impatience. So Spirit already put it out there. If you guys think that I'm, making this stuff up, Spirit is speaking directly to us through us. Okay, beloved? And moving forward beyond today, you'll be able to come to the realization that cooperation and partnership brings great rewards. Okay? What is the divine guidance, Spirit, for my life warriors for today, Tuesday the 22nd of October? Helping others is helping yourself. Release your cares to God. Okay, that's what's at the bottom of the deck for us, guys. Release your cares to God. And if you feel like you're too busy to help someone else because you've got your own stuff going on, Spirit is saying to you, helping others is helping yourself. And the scripture that's responsible for that is Galatians chapter 5, verse 14. And it reads, "For the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself." And that is the truth, beloved. And in the, back end, as far as the energies that we'll be faced with dealing with, we'll just need to know that all we are being guided to do at this time is to face your future with boldness and strength. Okay? And that will give you an opportunity to work through whatever it is that comes up, whatever it is that shows up for you during the energies of today, to give you an opportunity to navigate through any impatience that you may feel, any hatred that you may be carrying on your heart, because it's really not healthy for you to carry that kind of low vibrational entity within your heart chakra. So give yourself an opportunity to release that contract of hatred with whoever's, giving you the impression that they're worthy of your hatred, because all you're doing is making yourself sick in the process of carrying contention on your heart towards them. What I would say to you guys to close out the space, beloveds, I am actually going to be doing a live podcast today via my Podbean channel. So if you guys would like to tune in, I will be going live at 9 p.m. GMT. And I'm pretty much going to be speaking about how to utilize your God spirit, your good over darkness spirit, to be able to assist yourself in your healing process, to be able to transmute certain low vibrational entities, to be able to release your contracts with low vibrational entities that may not even be yours, that may be entities that have contracts with your lineage, and just to sort of take an opportunity to, give yourself a different reflection, of what God and Source may be to you, because I'm speaking from my own personal experience of God, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But if that's something that you'd be interested in, having a discussion about, because it's live, you guys can actually chat to me live as well. So definitely be sure to tune in for that, beloveds. Okay, and you can do so via the link in my bio by clicking on the tab for accessing my podcast. And then via that same link, you guys can book me for personal readings and shadow work mentorship, energy healing. You can also access me on all my other social media channels and platforms via that very same link in my bio. But for now, guys, I'm going to love you guys and leave you guys. I hope that the information that I provided today was useful for you guys. Don't forget to love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Okay? I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions for the journey ahead. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Ashe, God bless. Mwah. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.